Hey everyone, 30.6 here, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, the Rising Sun campaign. Let me just quickly make sure I'm recording. We are indeed. Very good. Okay. Last episode was, I believe, the Makigumo class raid that ended up just doing damage and didn't kill anything. And we were starting, and we had got... Oh, right. So, I don't know if I mentioned this last episode, or I did it in between episodes as I was trying to get stuff. We did get the Dardanelles. So, in case I didn't include that, we got the Dardanelles. And so we are moving in, and I'm prepping for an invasion of the Bosporus. It'll probably take a bit, because we're very much low on tonnage. The good news is that the Nagato class is almost ready, and I'm just moving some spare ships that we had out to rejoin these fleets. We are low on tonnage over here. I'm probably going to send the Minami class battle cruisers down here to just support this naval invasion, get Dutch New Guinea. Then we're going to have one fleet stay behind, smack Sumatra around, and everybody else effectively is just going to rush for the Black Sea. If we have units that we can spare, we'll go after, like, Namibia, Tanzania. I think that's Tanzania, right? No. Wait. Mozambique. Zambia. Zimbabwe. I think it's Malawi. This is all South Africa. I think that's Tanzania. I think. I don't know. I know this is Kenya up here. So, this is Somalia. Okay. Anyway, we do have a fleet here in Eritrea. But I don't know if we're going to keep them there, because this is, what, the Akagi, Amagi, Tosa. This is almost the entire Amagi class. I'm sure we wouldn't have a problem just smacking our way through. But Tosa is damaged. I'm going to... Oh, port, it's big around here. Or is it just Gallipoli? It's just Gallipoli. What about Catania? How much tonnage are you? 255. Yeah, I'm going to try to get these guys immediately into... Get these guys into the Med, because then we can start projecting power. I'll probably have the Amagis come over here to Tunis, because this would take out another, oh wait, the Germans have, oh, I thought the Germans had Gibraltar. I was about to panic. If we can grab Tunisia, that's another supply port for them gone, and then we'll probably have a fleet here in western Turkey, just try to smack them around, because I think the only port is Smyrna. If we can get western Turkey, and then we can get the Bosporus, take eastern Rumelia, then pretty much we can get the Black Sea, because the army's already moving into Ukraine, and then we'll probably just grab Georgia, southern Russia, Crimea, and maybe a couple of stuff down here. I'm not sure. Germany is trying to go after the Netherlands, which is concerning. They got the Dutch. This would be the U.S. Virgin Islands, but the Dutch still have Willemstad in the Dutch Antilles, and they still have Suriname. So let's try to keep them alive. So yeah, let's go ahead and go forward a turn and just see what we're doing. I also know that people are going to get on to me about not doing the 18.1 inch guns on the Yamato class. I'm waiting for the Mark IIIs. Once I get Mark III 18s, then we'll upgun them to 18.1. Someone's designing a new ship. Apologies if you can hear the fan or the audio's off. I haven't recorded in a few days. Actually, almost a week. So I'm trying to catch up now because I've got a vacation coming up. And I need to make sure you guys have episodes to watch. Alright. Alright. I have bigger guns, but we've got Chikushima. Old Kanko class. I am gonna withdraw. I just don't want to risk the Chikushima. She's the last Kanko we have left. So I think I'm gonna pull her back from the fleet and replace her position with 2 of the Nagatos. And then we'll have the other Nagatos join up with that other fleet of battleships. I think it's the Ize's. Have them join up with the Ize's, form a battle line, and then just charge into the Med. Try to get rid of those very scary German battleships. Oh, something interesting that's happened in between my last recording session. There's a ship, and it's a research ship named Nautilus. I can't remember the doctor. I think it's Dr. Ballard. He's a historian and naval archaeologist, if I remember correctly. Well, he's off Guadalcanal right now, I think, still. I think the ship's still off Guadalcanal, and they're going around the wrecks of Iron Bottom Sound and finding them. They found... I'm trying to remember the Japanese destroyer. They located the wreck of a Japanese destroyer that hadn't been seen since she sank. Let me look it up for you all. I mean, again, we could probably take this battle. I just don't want to risk Shikushima with all the escorts. Let's see. I got it saved somewhere on my Instagram. Okay, so for the first time, I'm quoting from the Instagram post of the research ship Nautilus. They located the wreck of the Imperial Japanese Navy destroyer Terazuki. They're working with the University of New Hampshire on their, oh, frick. Okay, smoke. Basically, the University of New Hampshire identified a site that, could bear fruit, and, well, she's 800 meters down in the Solomon Islands off of Guadalcanal. And this is the first time anyone has seen the Terazuki since she was sank in, the battles off of Guadalcanal. They also found the bow of the New Orleans. Yeah. So cool stuff's going on. Just figured you guys might want to get a little thing of cool stuff that's going on in the naval world, and it's actually kind of related to our campaign. So, very cool. Alright. Yeah, we're going to take this battle. We're going to take it. Rack up a couple of kills. Get rid of German ships. We actually have a bigger fleet than the Germans right now. The problem is just... it's those 17.6 inch guns, and like the 15.8s or whatever they have. Like our 14s just don't have the range. And even though they're Mark 1 guns on the German ships, I don't want to risk it. Because we're armored. The way I do the armor schemes, and I don't know if you followed the American campaign that I did last year, you'll know that I pretty much design my ships to guard against their own guns at a minimum. No, I did not mean to... Okay, stop. Oh my god, alright. Okay. Suma Hashi. I need to pull these older cruisers out. And then... Oh, I did not mean to do that, okay. No, actually, I want you guys to screen. Screen the battle line. Turn all that stupid stuff off. Alright. Let the fleet get sorted out. Oh, which class is this? I wish it would tell you when I'm looking at this, because I don't think the Mikasa is the name of the class. I think it's the Ize class, if I had to remember correctly. Oh yeah, these got the upgraded 5-inch guns. Hello, heavy cruiser. Alright, we're going to begin our turn now. We're going to slow to... What's your cruising speed? 17 knots. A nice cruising speed. Alright. You guys have radar, right? No, but you do have stereo 5 and you have auto reloading. I think we've seen these cruisers before. These are their 9.6-inch gun cruisers. Yeah, the ones with the torpedo launchers that... Yeah. And actually, I think that... just from a visual standpoint, if this turret... If this, what is that, a 5.3? If that 5.3, maybe... If this was on the bottom, right? If this was down there and... what the frick? Hold up. Ah! Okay, Numikaze, smoke, 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 Numikaze, take your group, fire on those destroyers, battle line, freaking move, and shoot at the heavy cruiser if you can hit him. Tokiwa, I don't think you have the range, let's just shoot at them. Excuse me. Buddy, what's going on, huh? What is it? What's up? It's okay. Hey, hey, hey. It's FedEx. No, it's okay. Leave it. Thank you. I apologize for the interruption. We got a FedEx delivery, so I needed to make sure to handle that. Okay, Kashima. I'm gonna have you swing out. Everyone torpedoes off except for Numikaze's group. Those torpedoes are probably going to hit the V-17 if I had to guess. Start turning. Onami might take a torp. She doesn't. That's good. Right. See, here's the weird thing about most of my destroyer designs. The guns are great. It's just the torpedo launchers that are the problem. Oh, took a couple of torps. It's alright. Hello? There you go. Really? What? Okay, who just took a bunch of torps? Suma, you're out. Makigumo, you're out. Kashima, you're out. Nice. And that will go to whom? Makigumo. Where's my pen? Just find her somewhere. I think she's been to battle before. She hasn't. Alright. Thank you. Alright. Hashidate and Yayama. Hashidate is one of the 5-gun cruisers. Numikaze, you need to withdraw. Nami, take the lead. Shimotsuki, need to withdraw. You want to do this? We'll do it. Bonk! Onami with the ram. Okay, we lost Numikaze. Oh, I didn't make a battle sheet. It's fine. I think she just flooded too much. Yeah. V-58 sinks to heavy flooding. Be Shiranui. Alright, and then there should just be that one destroyer right here, yeah. No, back to 2-speed. I think they only carry one reload of torpedoes. That's something that I've noticed the AI does. Like on certain, like after a certain date, it just seems that they only do one reload of torpedoes. Come on, you have better guns than that thing. Fire armor piercing. Bunch of overpens, but it's fine. Switch back to auto. V4. Thank you, Onami. Alright, and then you all need to GTFO Shiranui. If you want, save on your torpedoes. I wouldn't recommend it. I'd just say let the battleships handle it. And the heavy cruiser, but, I mean, if you want to try, I'm not going to stop you. Love having 14s back. CA381. How far are y'all shooting ahead? She ain't that fast. Smoke on. Ow. Save. Ah! I think the battle line will be alright. Battle line will be alright, I think. Yeah. Bunch of torpedoes out. I'm gonna have the destroyers withdraw. Tokiwa might be the only one to get hit. No, she won't. Oh, we got a torpedo hit. Nice job. Yeah, she's going. Yeah. She took a bunch of torps right there. That'll slow her down. That'll increase our accuracy. Got a bunch of fires, too. Big hits from the battleships. She might actually go down to structural at this point if she gets hit with more 14s. I mean, just look at that structural integrity just drop. Just nosedives whenever it gets hit by 14s. Dio. Excellent. Okay. 10,000 VP for us. Very, very good. No. What is a Fuso? We're not screwing around with that. I think the way we're gonna have to deal with the Beowulf and her classmates is literally only take it if we've got maybe 6 battleships in a line and try to get them separated. Like, if they don't have a lot of escorts, that'll probably be the best time to go in. Like, if it's maybe them and a couple of destroyers. Have the big guns just slam into them over and over again. What was that one big battle we had last campaign that took us like an hour? I'm trying to remember. I've got the sheet around here somewhere. I think it was there's some battle against a Mexican fleet, I think. But no, it's the guns that are going to be the main problem. Anyway, I don't know why I was remembering that specifically. Yeah, the Fuzos are the standard style of battleships. A couple of these should be. I think this is an Otago. Most of these are Otagos. Cannon is an older. It's an older cruiser. Makigumo is one of the long nose. These are some of our more modern destroyers. Oh, these are the weird destroyers. Yeah. Forgot I made those. We're just losing a lot of transports, good lord. I mean, the plan is that once I can get the submarines deployed, I'm going to deploy a bunch of them up here in like the Baltic and along the North Sea just to raid German shipping, and that'll probably change it because we're losing a bunch of GDP growth and money because just losing transports. It's expensive. Anywho, take more transports. And we just lost that entire submarine group. Where are you going? Oh, they're blocking it. Okay. Move here. Once they go through the Suez, then we'll make our run. That's radar 2. Fleet submarines. Not helpful. How far are we away on the submarines? 5 months. Plus the crew. So, big question. Yes. Okay. So, 2 of you. Setsu, no, we'll take Nagato and Mutsu, put them with that fleet. And then you all are going to get the Kaiten and the Setsu. And then once you all get them, the Setsu and her group are going to head down here, help with the naval invasion. And the other group is just going to immediately make a break for the Med. The good news is that we are blocking the Germans from going through here. Don't mind, I'd like you all to stick with a fleet. Not be by yourself. 2 more turns for Eastern Rumelia. Now, in theory, they've got a bunch of ships in Constantinople. We're going to start it. Because we've got about 400,000 tons right here, and we've got an additional 150,000 tons here. And then once we can get the Amagi and her task force through, we'll probably have enough to break through the Bosporus. Do we have any submarines that I'm not... Yeah, we have a bunch of Batavia and Makassar. Tell you what. long range. If you want, go right there. It'll take a few turns for them to arrive. It'll take 5 turns, but by then the other submarines will be commissioning, and then we can start moving them too. Alright, the Chilean torpedo boat that ended up becoming our ship because... frick, I forgot about that. Because Chile is no longer in existence. Because of France. Might have to avenge them. How long have I been recording for? About a half hour. Alright. No. Wittelsbach. The Braunschweig. 17.4. Alright. These are Congos. Again, if I could get the Congos just to do heavy cruiser stuff, that would be great. That's what they're designed for. They're designed to intercept cruisers. Actually, what we could do, we could design a new battlecruiser today. Once we get Radar 2, if we can get Radar 2 this episode, we'll design a 14-inch gun battlecruiser. They probably won't be done until 1940, but I think I'm probably just going to keep going until I feel that we've reached a good spot. Plus, we're getting pretty good views in the episodes, so why does this fleet have no light cruisers? You guys, where are the rest of your heavy cruisers? Hold on a second, where are the rest of your heavy cruisers? Congos should have an entire heavy cruiser fleet designed for them. And I do love these ships. The Quad 12s. They're designed, they're designed to be battle cruisers, like have bigger guns and then take on heavy cruisers and those kind of formations. It's what they're designed for. I really love the way they look too. They're a nice looking ship. Very sleek hull design. See, like that fleet, if we could get them with like 6 battleships, that'd probably be perfect. No. Like if we could get that 15.1 and have her go against the 14s by herself, we could probably do that. Why is this spine weird? What happened? Oh dear. That's not ideal. It's alright, I realized that one of my books was looking weird and realized I'd accidentally put another book inside of it. Don't know how I did it, but I did. That's solved now. These are the Fuzos. Rhineland is the one with the smaller guns. These are only Mark IIs? It's 1937 and you're only using Mark II 15s? I mean, again, it just looks like a floating battery. Like, if we could get the Rhineland and some of her classmates by themselves. If we could get Rhineland by herself with a small escort force, we could take them on with the 14s. Oh, you guys ended up with max HE, dadgummit. Keep running into each other over here. Most of the light cruisers here have radar. Do you guys have radar? I don't think you do. I don't think the Fuzos have radar. Nice, okay. They failed to gain control of Romania. That's good. Alright. Now, we should be in both sides. Okay. Okay, we can't move there. Why? I bet you it's this fleet right here. We have tonnage. It's not like we don't. You need to make your run immediately. You need to run. Problem is this battleship fleet right here, we can't get through, so tell you what. Amagi? Oh my gosh! Alright, fine, you know what? Stay put. Stay put. Actually, I've changed my mind. You're staying put, and the first turn we can, we're taking back Eritrea, and those submarines need to piss off. Actually, where are my subs? They're on the move. Okay. Now, these guys. You all move down here. Assist Shikishima. You all begin your run for the Med. Okay. Right, we can't get into the Med because they have ships nearby. It's stupid. How far are we away from radar? 3 months? This is another destroyer, just bigger destroyers. I'm sure if we wanted to, we could probably take Namibia, but I'm just not bothering with it right now. Okay. Oh. I know we could probably win this, I just can't risk the Shikishima. Plus, we'll have Nagato's and battlecruisers on the way to help them with this, so... Even with the quads, I don't want to risk Shikishima. Itaka's a really old cruiser. I think these guys are like the reserve fleet. Tenryu is a more modern one. Tengu's an older. Yakumo's an older cruiser. Oh, these are the Furutaka class. Yeah, these are the weird light cruiser hybrid class. Yep, we'll take that. Okay, let's see. Makanabi and Warabi. If those battleships move into the Black Sea, this would no longer be a problem. just out of curiosity, I don't know if I've looked before, but yeah, they don't have a good rangefinder, nor do they have radar, so we actually have a tech advantage over them. Thunderstorm comes in, gives us cover to retreat. Losing transports, good God. Alright, yay, we get Eastern Rumelia. It'd be funny if we could have picked off a couple on our way through. Please tell me that's not a... Sure, one of the groups are intercept them. I3 and I4 should be put up for medals. Now that that's done, yeah, because these guys are outside the invasion zone, so get them in. That'll bring us up to like 300-something thousand tons, and then we can't move these guys in. Tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the episode here. And then I'm going to go ahead a couple of months until we can get Radar 2. And then when I come back, we'll probably design a battle cruiser. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.